Hi, my beautiful Scorpios, and welcome back to Arcana Priestess. So if you are new, welcome, and if you are returning, I'm so glad to have you. All right, guys, so I felt like pulling out the romance angels for you guys today, so we're going to take a look. It's going to be a love reading. All right, so for all of the new subscribers, every single month I do a giveaway. So if you are not subscribed and you would like to subscribe, make sure that you hit the notification bell, and there is a monthly giveaway. If you want to participate in more giveaways, you can follow on Instagram where we do weekly giveaways. All right, you guys, so let's see. Personal readings, I'm actually doing a Halloween special. So what I'll be doing is I'll be taking off $10 off certain readings. The price has already been reduced. So if you go look over there, you'll see the sale price, and that is gonna go to the last day of October, and then all readings are gonna go back to normal price. All right, you guys. If you haven't seen your intimate reading number 1 or number 2, I will list those in the description box below as well. So pretty much everything you need will be down there, as well as my personal Instagram, you guys. So yeah, we are getting very close to the time where I am able to start sharing all of the most amazing things that I've been working on over there. So follow me over there if you are interested in business, if you have a business, if you just want to be motivated, or if you want to learn more about my background, you know, where I came from, how I built this for myself, and just, you know, be along with the process of my second business, which I do think is going to, you know, it's kind of like a sister business to this one. So we have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Calling in your soulmate, you guys. I'm instantly getting like, this is, I think that you guys, when everything goes direct, I don't think you're gonna understand the kind of like life you're gonna be like walking into, because I kind of feel like we're in this energy where we feel paused right now. We feel like we're kind of at a halt, and that halt gets removed around November 13th. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, if you've been single for a while, if you've been working on yourself, it's all finally paying off, because you're finally about to attract, you're calling in your soulmate without even realizing it, by putting all that love into you, all that effort into you, and focusing on yourself. Some of you are building careers for yourself. Some of you are just making life changes that you've always wanted to do. You may be changing up your hair finally, making that big move, completely redoing your wardrobe, completely renovating your home, whatever it is that you wanted to do. It's like the more love you put into yourself and put into, you know, doing the things that you want, the more you're actually attracting this individual. And it's because you were in a lot of relationships before that were very uneven, and you can't just find somebody that's even and have everything level out. Like, you have to give that energy to yourself to make up for all the energy you were putting into other people. So it looks like your prayers, visualizations, and affirmations are working. And if you're not doing that, then you're just subconsciously manifesting your soulmate. It would be a good idea for those of you that aren't kind of sure, or easily get swayed in, you know, new love, because I'm a Scorpio, and I know, like, I can go from 0 to 100 with a person really quickly, right? So get strict on what it is that you want, you know, write it down. It sounds stupid, but write it down. Like, what is the type of person that you want to attract? Because usually we get into, you know, these connections and we get on this high, especially if we've been single for a long time, and then we forget that this person doesn't have a lot of qualities that we actually need in somebody that we plan to marry later down the road. So then it ends up not being a long-term thing. So it's like, have that in the back of your mind, have that in your purse, have that in your back pocket, in your wallet, and, you know, really look into that, especially if you're just, you know, putting yourself out there now and starting to date. But there is a strong soulmate that's going to be coming in, and I think that this person has a lot to do with your transformation for the next 5 years here. This is going to be one of the, like, highest vibrational people that you've ever met in your life. Like, this person is going to be life-changing, but I think that you're going to be just as stunned by them as they're going to be by you. Honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Yeah, so this person, like, it's holiday season soon, you guys. This person is going to be coming in for the holidays. I think that there's this energy of, I sense like a really romantic date on Valentine's Day. It's something that I just saw. I don't know why, but you'll be with this person in time to have a Valentine's Day. Some of you guys have always wanted like a dream Valentine's Day, like an extravagant Valentine's Day. You're about to have that. All right, one more for my beautiful Scorpios. What else do Scorpios need to see, please? You guys, let me know what your birthdays are in the comments below. I'm so excited. Scorpio season is literally here. Oh my goodness. Okay, you deserve love. You are lovable. That arrow was coming at you, and pretty much every little thing here is pointing towards love flinging at you. And for some of you, it's like you've actually given up on love. It's not that you've like given up on love. Some of you definitely did. But I'm kind of getting it's like it's just not your main focus. You are just focused on yourself. You're focused on your glow up. You're focused on your transformation. A lot of things that you have been trying to, push back is coming to the forefront, and you're being called to deal with those things. You're being called to level up, and you just haven't been focused on it. And that's also part of the reason as to why it's coming towards you here. This is somebody who's very, very attractive, very like dark and mysterious, kind of like you. But they're also very light at the same time. I think that this is somebody who, kind of like you, actually. I actually watched this thing and it was like Scorpios are the funniest people ever. But if you don't know them, they're not even, like, if you're not part of their clique, part of their friend group, they're not even going to pretend to entertain you. They're not even going to try to be funny around you. And it's really true. Like, I know in 2 seconds if I like somebody or not. And even if it's my best friend's friend, if I don't feel that vibe, I'm just going to be silent and pretend like I have no voice. You know what I mean? I don't believe in, like, superficial conversations or anything like that. So I just would rather not. I don't have any acquaintances. It's like you're my best friend, or like, who are you? You know what I mean? And I feel like a lot of you guys can definitely relate with that here. Relate to that. But let's see. All right. So excited for our season, guys. So excited for those of you, a lot of my personal readings are with Scorpios, and a lot of you guys, like, I can feel the transformation and how it's going to play out in my life. And there's a lot of you guys where I've been on your journey with you for about 2 years now. Like, insane. So many of you have had monthly readings for like 2 years now. It's unbelievable to me. And, seeing you guys evolve, seeing you guys, evolve and grow in similar ways to me, different ways to me, it's just so amazing. All right, we have the 5 of Swords. Protect yourself, protect your energy. Some of you, it's your ego. Somebody has the Leo rising or Leo highly in their chart. Be careful not to, yes, you're finally going to have the most amazing glow up of your life. And yes, you're finally going to get everything you've ever wanted. And you are going to prove so many people wrong. But just because you prove them wrong, it's like, prove them in silence. They can see your glow up. They can see that you're in a better position than you were before, than you were when you're with them, or a better position than them. They can see it, but you don't need to make it known. It's going to be known. It's going to be known. I feel like silence speaks massive words. It's like you don't need to speak anymore. You just need to be silent and let people watch. Let people watch. Let people be the ones to speak, but you don't need to be like, look at where I got, you know what I mean? Like that. There's a little bit of like an ego, and I don't really sense Scorpios to be like that, but there is definitely somebody I'm connecting with today who needs a reminder of that, because I'm hearing it can be swooped away from you just as quickly as you receive it, if you are not humble and graceful about all of these things. And it's kind of like, you are very humble and you are very like graceful, but like this is gonna be like, it's like rags to riches. It's like you don't even understand. It's like, pinch me. Is this real? Is this actually my life? That's kind of what's coming for you guys. And because of that, it's like you probably don't even notice that you're doing it, but you're just like in awe, and you're just so proud of yourself, and you're gonna be so happy. And I'm so happy, and I'm so proud of every single one of you guys. Like, honestly, you guys, I seriously love every single one of you guys, honestly. But there are people that aren't going to be like, oh, I'm so happy that you're happy. I'm happy that you're doing that. You know what I mean? You're going to be able to see through it very easily. And a lot of you guys, I'm not going to lie, you may be left with just one friend. Maybe left with just one friend. I don't see Scorpios having too many friends anyway, to be completely honest. I feel like we're very, close, you know, we keep a very knit circle, but I feel like even in that circle, there's some family members and some friends that are not, you know, looking out for your best interests. And this could even be where, remember how I said you were taking that energy, putting it back into yourself? These people were happy that you were successful, happy that you made more money, but because you were giving them things and they were benefiting off of it. Now maybe you're taking your money back, holding your money, you know, being a little bit more crucial with your money because you're putting it, you're investing it, or you're just like, hey, I spend so much on people and nobody spends anything on me, whatever the case may be. And you're noticing that these people are like switching up and they're acting different. It's like they're only happy for you when it benefits them. That's like, what kind of family member does that? You know what I mean? And for some of you, it's your friends too. And you guys are just really going to be seeing the truth. And I think some of you guys, it's this energy where you're needing to fall back, right? We are in this retrograde period between now and November 13th. There is no big moves anyways, like there's no point. So just fall back and see who's going to reach out to you. Are you always making the effort? Fall back and see who's going to make the effort. Who's going to make the effort, and who's going to check in on you, and who's going to treat you the same way that you would treat them if they, you know, suddenly weren't messaging you for a couple days, or whatever the case may be. I do think that this is a really good time to take a break off social media. My intuition told me to take a break off social media until Scorpio season. Unfortunately, I haven't been very active, so I need to, you know, keep up my presence, but I'm only going to be doing a minimal, and then Scorpio season, I want to have a bunch of content come out. But, you know, that may be a thing for you where you keep it a little bit minimal now, and then you release everything. But it's kind of like just taking a stand back. You have no idea what's coming for you guys. It's like if you could have your life play for you in a movie. You're taking a step back, just enough for you to get a preview of what's about to come, a preview of what's about to happen. Some of you, it's just enough for you to take that break. You need a damn break, because once this starts, you guys aren't going to be able to rest till then, like probably next year. It's going to be very busy, but I don't think you're going to be drained or exhausted. I think that you're actually going to need to make sure that you allow yourself. Some of you may even need to force yourself to sleep, to rest, to take breaks, to remember self-care is very important no matter how busy you are. Because you're going to be so happy, so hyped, and just so in awe as to what you've created and what you've accomplished and who you've become, that you're going to start seeing all these other possibilities that you didn't see as possibilities until you realized just how goddamn amazing you are. So, okay, let me pull some more cards because it's been like 12 minutes. Let's see. The world. Major endings and new beginnings. You guys have, there was some sort of big Saturn lesson that you guys needed to learn, and you guys have learned that lesson here. I think a lot of you, it may have to do with doubting yourself. It may have to do with trusting your intuition on the first time around. It's like a lesson that kept repeating, and your life was kind of going through the same thing, or you were attracting the same people because you weren't able to like learn this lesson. And it was something very simple, but it just kind of took a while, right? It could have even been your stubbornness, and that happens to all of us. But it looks like you're finally learning this lesson, and you, because of this, you're getting all the tools that you need to be able to enter into this new life here. Like, you guys are entering into a brand new life, and you gotta make sure that you, like, you're gonna get the signs, you're gonna get the synchronicities, but you need to listen, because the people that you bring into this new life that aren't right, they're gonna taint it for you. They're gonna taint it, and whether they can do that physically, which with that Five of Swords, I do feel like it is gonna be people physically trying to sabotage you. Others of you, it could even be verbally, and you need to be careful, because if not, it's just the energy. And that is a big thing, to be completely honest. I would rather, you know, as bad as it sounds verbally and physically, than the energy wise, because I've had other people's energy in my energy when I knew that they didn't wish me well, and it just makes you feel so confused because you're happy but then you feel so messed up and you don't know why you're feeling like that when that's not actually how you feel, and it's because you're taking on somebody else's energy that they're projecting onto you. So this is a very important time for you guys to protect yourself, especially your season is coming up. It is a very important time to protect yourself. Yeah. Some of you need to put salt in your front door, like the cracks of the doors. If you have a balcony, if you have a back door too, put salts in the cracks of those doors. I'm seeing somebody do that. I'm seeing somebody doing a protection spell. If you're moving, do a protection spell. Put salt in a circle, sit in that circle, and just do a little protection spell. And then you can go around, open the windows, and sage your home. Honestly, you guys, I'm just feeling that you should do that anyways, especially if you decide to kick people out of your life. Make sure you do that once those people are, no longer in your life again. You can even just do a spell for yourself, a ritual for yourself, a prayer for yourself, right? But when one door closes, another one opens, and this door is like, it's going to be a slap in the face for a lot of people. A lot of people that thought that you were in the wrong. A lot of people that thought that like, how dare Scorpio walk away from me? Scorpio's going to be nothing without me. Like, no, honey, no. Page of Wands here. Yeah, because look at you walking away. You're walking away from somebody. Look at them back there. Like, really? Really? So maybe this is walking away from a job that you were very committed to because you just had the spark of an idea and you were just like, I'm gonna go for it. One thing that I learned personally that I think may help you guys is recently I was like, because the idea that I'm working on right now is something that I actually thought of 3 years ago. And as I'm working on it, I can see everything that it's gonna become. And it made me realize, like, I'm never gonna have an idea and wait. What is the point? If I have an idea, I wanna start working on it that very same day, if not the next day. I'm never gonna wait anymore, because if I have an idea, it's obviously for a reason, right? So whatever idea you've had, whatever idea you have, keep working on it, you guys. I don't think it's the time to make any major moves until after the 13th, but do the little behind the scenes work. Don't put anything out there until after the 13th, I would say. Keep it to yourself, work in silence, but get yourself prepared so that after the 13th of November, you can launch something, or you can start something, or you can share your ideas with other people. The Hermit. I knew the Hermit was going to come out. It's a very, I was very excited for your reading. I thought it was going to be a very hype reading. I thought it was going to be a love reading. I said it was going to be a love reading, but it kind of is more about you. I think for a lot of you, you may be closing out a cycle when it comes to love, or finally closing out that energy where you were afraid of love, you were afraid to let love in, and you were blocked. Some of you guys, this is finally removing the blockages that you had in love, and that's why this new soulmate is coming in. But I do sense a new soulmate coming in, and for some of you, you may even be in a happy relationship, and you're going to be shocked when this shift comes. Like, I'm telling you guys, life is not going to be the same. You're not going to recognize yourself. But with this Hermit energy, like I said, definitely take this time and just kind of focus on yourself. Focus on what it is that you truly want out of your life here. Pay a lot of attention to your animals. Hang out with your animals. Your animals are your best friends. I'm actually looking for a puppy right now. So pay attention to your animals. If you've always wanted an animal, it's time for you to get an animal. That's going to being around your animal actually is going to enhance your intuition. And for some of you Scorpios, you're actually being called to get a snake. That's actually an animal that I wanted at one point too. But I do see that you do have your guides that are watching out for you here. I do see that you need to make sure that you have lights on even in the dark, because like I said, there's a lot of people that are trying to pull the wool over your eyes. Intuitively, but it may take you a second to catch on. It may take you a second to act on. But it does look like going within is where you're going to get all your answers rather than going without. So going within, and if you can't go within, it would be, what would you do? A reader then. A reader can get the information from within. You know what I mean? But try to do a little bit of meditating, try to journal. You know, journaling like unleashes things for certain people. And sometimes it's really just sitting there, no meditating, no journaling, but just literally sitting there in silence and allowing things to come to you. All right, guys, but that is what I have for you. Thank you so much for your purchase and thank you so much for your patience. I thought this was an extended for a second. Thank you so much for your patience. I truly appreciate you guys. I love you guys so very much. Keep up all of the likes, the views, and the shares, as I think you guys are gonna always get the bonus readings. So I was so glad that I could do that for you guys last week. Hopefully you guys will qualify for it next week as well. If you want to, feel free to subscribe, like, share. All the subscribers are participated in the giveaway, and if you would like to participate in more giveaways, feel free to follow me on Instagram. Personal readings are in the description box below. $10 off all personal readings until the end of this year, and there is no code. I already activated it, so you'll see the discounts as of now. Or sorry, until the end of October, not the end of the year. I'm so sorry, you guys. I need to eat, but I love you. I love you so much, and please follow me on my personal Instagram, you guys. I really think that I am going to share some vulnerable stories on there that I'm going to be able to connect with you guys on. The reading's done, but like for real, you guys, I found myself by searching up Scorpio, like on Google, YouTube. You know, that's how I actually discovered tarot reading, is I knew what it was, but I didn't know that there was a whole YouTube. I wouldn't have ever done this if I didn't become obsessed with the Scorpio, like finding out about, you know, my sign and realizing that I'm not the only one like this. There are so many other people that are like me, because I do find that Scorpios, we are literally the most misunderstood. So we realistically have to just group together, because then we feel safe, right? So I feel like that is why I want you guys to be there the most, because you guys are my soul family. I love you guys so much. So I would love to see you guys there. The link will be in the description box below. If you don't already know, it's going to be about my personal story, my business, me launching my second business, me launching this business, and there'll be times where you guys can kind of just tell me what you guys want to know about. Like, do you want to know about YouTube? Do you want to know about getting monetized on YouTube? Do you want to know about starting a tarot channel? Do you want to know about the pros and cons of being a tarot reader? Like, whatever it is. And then you'll also be able to share information about your businesses, your brands, and your channels, so that you guys can promote them throughout my platform. So thank you guys for listening. Again, I love you so much, and I will see you guys on Tuesday. Bye.